Chela Shlashri. Today we're gonna be fletching our arrows. We got some ripped TKOs. These ones are 300 spine. So I think the ones I was shooting before is the, the Hunter X. I think it was gold tip, and they were like 400 spine. But I also got my limbs. Got some limbs that shoot up to 70 pounds. I gotta go pick that bow up here soon. We're gonna get this done. I got some, basically the whole setup. We got some fletchings. I thought these ones pretty cool. Back, I can probably see that a little better. I got the GoPro set up in little Bros bugle. I also just got old blazer bond, regular stuff. I don't know if I got a good angle. I showed that already. On my arrows themselves, they got it spine aligned on these arrows, so you know where to put the cock feather. But you put your cock feather right there, and then that means all your arrows. I think what it means. I'm not 100% exactly, but I think what it means is they all bend basically the same way, or have been the same amount in this direction or something. Anyways, so that'll shoot more accurate, meaning like all my arrows should kind of group more the same. Also, we're fletching with today Arizona Easy Fletch. We're going left, so I went and shot my bow at Bowtech, and just with this arrow, no vanes, bare shaft, and it's clocking, which means it's spinning to the left. So I don't want it to spin back to the right, or stop in midair and spin back to the right. There's plenty of videos you can look slow-mos on YouTube clocking arrows, but since it's coming out spinning left, we'll just keep it going that way. But yeah, so we're gonna do, I showed you those white ones. Here's the yellows. The white one's gonna be the cock vane. I don't know if you're not allowed to say that. I'm not supposed to say that, but that's what it is. We got these arrow shafts cleaned up. The alcohol, hopefully that's not the deal, but it's pretty dirty. If you can see that black streak right there, that's off those arrows. On the outsert, it looks like it's I've been learning a little bit more. I think they say half cert or half outsert, but this thing is 50 grains. A little bit more heavier on the front. I decided to go no wrap to take off the weight off the back, so I'm getting more. They say that FOC. Everybody's talking different stuff about it nowadays. I think just go with what feels right for yourself, wherever you think. And I'm just testing some different stuff out here. Chela. So a little further along. Sorry, got my daughter's camera in the background going. Last two here. So like I said, never done this before. I think the first time when it snapped, it didn't pop in. I don't think it was placed right, and then it slid into place, if that makes sense. But so far what we've been doing is spin the strap, get it in there, set her up, cock vane, cock feather, whichever way you want to say that. Other two, I think they call them hands. The two hands, we're doing 3 fletch. So then we primer them like so. And all I'm doing is just running this primer pin on the inside of this vane up and down once or twice. And all that is supposed to do is clean it, I think. So let it dry up a little bit. And then I think this has its own technique in itself, and I was hearing a lot you had you want to run the couple beads and then spread it out. On my first one, you can see it all kind of like came out the sides and stuff and out the tip a lot. But on my last, I don't know, probably 4 or 5, kept it all down pretty good, so that's probably dry. So what I've been doing is getting in the light. You want a real good light so you can see that bead. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just kind of cutting it into my own quarters. Well, 1 on the end, then 2 in, you know, the middle. Another 1 on the end. Then we spin her. 1 on the end, middle, end. And then I spread it out with this guy. And then we're gonna close her up. Tips in, this guy down. And then I've been letting it sit for 45, 30 seconds. I'm watching CD in the Third on YouTube. Just pass the time. Also playing RuneScape, old school RuneScape on my other screen. Got a Iron Man running on there. Yeah, here we go. Pop this off. Release the spring, and then I've had to peel these back just slightly. A few of them. Get that out of there. Clean off the axis in the middle. This stuff dries pretty quick, so you want to try to, if there is access, you want to get after it quick, what I've noticed. And the ends is probably fine because we're going to put a dab on the end. Alright, and then we'll clean off the inside of this. Because like I said, stuff's sticky. But yeah, mostly just decided to fletch my own arrows because of old Dan, Tim, and Jake, MFJJ. Watched them a lot lately. My dudes that born and raised. Oh hey, I guess I can show you guys that. I won something. What was it? The Sportsman Show there in Portland. My born and raised guys were there, and I went and watched their showing on a Friday. And you had to get tickets or whatever. And they showed all their hunts throughout, I think, 2022. It was pretty cool. But at the end, they did a little drawing. When you walked in, you had to get a little ticket. And so at the end, they did a drawing with all the tickets. And I ended up, the kid, it was so funny how it went down. So I was sitting there, and this older guy came in, and we were hanging out, sitting there chatting. And he saw my bugle, and I was telling him that, you know, it was the bros bugle, and tell him about it. And I told him last year I got it all signed by all the dudes, but I missed Cody. And so that's why I brought it again, you know, so I could see if I could get Cody's signature. And I was sitting there, and we're just waiting. And all of a sudden, I'm like staring at my phone, and the guy's next to me, like, dude, there's Cody right there. Go get, hey, Cody, yelling. And I'm like, fuck, little, you know, that's not the way you want to do it. I could have waited when he wasn't super busy, but I didn't. I went up there and asked him to get his little autograph. And so he did. It was pretty cool. But yeah, at the end, here, let me get this going. Afterwards, they did their drawing, and they had like aa-xan year memberships. I think it was like mostly aa-xan had given stuff, or given the money to buy the stuff, because they said it was, you know, thank aa-xan or whatever. But they're giving out year memberships, hats and stuff, and I think some sweaters and hats. They had knife, you know, the knife sharp or work sharp. There we go, knife sharp. What the heck? Work sharp. I got one too. But they had those there and stuff, and it was pretty cool. And then on the one side they had 2 of these binoculars, and I think a rangefinder. Well, as they're going through, I can't remember what number I was now. It was like 4603 or something. But the one right before I got called, it was 4630. And I'm like, shoot, you know, that was so close. There's no way they're gonna call my number. And the very next number, 4603, is for these binoculars here. If you ever get these 6 hour Zulus, I think it's 6, Zulu 6 or something. So they're like image stabilizing. If you go here and you click that on while you're looking at them, it takes the shake out of it. So if you're not on like a tripod or something, it's like way far out there, and it's just your hands that you're gonna be bouncing a little bit. But with those, it keeps it pretty good. Yeah, but yeah, that was super cool. I thought that was awesome. Anyways, finishing up our last arrow here. A little sticky. Make sure to clean that up good. I'm new. I'm new. I'm new. But yeah. So that's what we got here. All fletched out. Alright. I'm gonna let him sit for a second, and I'll start doing the dabs on the ends. Film that a little bit too. But yeah, it's not sick with the camera. Or not the camera, the binoculars. Binos. That was so cool, dude. Way too cool. There's Cody's signature that I got right next to old Dirk the Bugler Durham's. Chilla. Just wanted to say that video I had, sorry about it. I messed up like 3 or 4 times on it. I had to restart it. I don't know, the video files got corrupted or something, but anyways, at the end here, so all I did is just dab the end. You can kind of see the little outline of the dried up, so I probably used a little too much there, but all I did is dab along the edges there. Yeah, I think these fletching is pretty dope. I didn't run any wraps because I wanted to take away from weight that I'm putting on the back of the bow. I want to make sure most of my weight's going on the front. That's also why I'm running only 3 fletch. But yeah, today we've been practicing with our quiver on. Got that from old the Hush crew. Watching some of their videos, that's what they say is the best way to do is practice with your quiver on. Practice how you play. That's how I was always taught to in sports. So, but yeah, so we're just out here shooting. Yeah, off to do. Hope you have a great day.